Hey, my name is Nykara, and I'm here to answer some questions with Sounds of the Future.
I love you 508.
My name is Nykara. I am from the Bronx, New York, born and raised. And I'm an R&B artist. I sing and I songwrite and I perform. I've been singing forever, to be honest. I think like maybe a notable time was like when me, my cousins, and my sisters would just like be singing with our fake little toy guitars and stuff like that, putting on shows for our parents. Um, and then as time went on, I like took it more and more seriously and would start like writing things. Of course, when I was younger, it was very like cringy writing, but I don't know. Now I got into it and been releasing some stuff. So yeah. When I was younger, my mom and my dad used to play a lot of music back at home, and the Bronx is where like hip hop came out of. So my dad's a big hip hop fan. I would hear hip hop music playing in our car rides wherever we were going. My mom loved like disco music, freestyle music, and stuff like that. So it was always like fun to listen to it and like listen to the words, listen to what's happening in the background. And it kind of, I don't want to say it 100% influences my writing now, but I write for fun and I write things that are fun, if that makes sense. I was always scared to record, or never. I also didn't have the resources at the time when I was younger. Um, but music was something I always was like solid on. I was always an artistic like person growing up. So it started out with like art, drawing and stuff like that. And then I got more serious into music, I want to say around when I was probably in like fourth grade. So it was like 10, 11 years old. I started taking lessons, voice lessons. I joined like choirs in school and stuff like that. And then continued through high school. I went to a specialized music high school, and knew like this is what I'm going to do in college. Like this is the career I want. I love singing, I love performing, and I honestly can't see myself doing anything else. Um, I auditioned to some colleges for music and continued there. And then that's how I got into like, I saw people around me like releasing music. And honestly, it was very inspirational. It was like, okay, if they're doing it, like, why can't I do this kind of thing? Like, I've been writing, I can sing. Like, I know I can sing. People tell me I can sing. So it's not that I can't do it. And then I kind of just met with my cousin, who's also my producer, and he introduced me to an engineer that he was working with. And that's how this all got started. When it comes to writing music, I like to hear a beat first. Just because I feel like it's harder. I'm not a producer. I work with producers though, so it's like if I already have a song in my head and like melody, sometimes it's a little harder to like get it out if I don't have instrumentalists with me. But I do like to start with a beat first, and I'll kind of listen to like I'll go in already with something in mind that I want to write or talk about or sing about. And then from there, I'll listen to the beat, kind of get like a vibe from it. Like, what am I feeling from this? What is it giving? And I'll just go from there. Right now, I'm in grad school for audio arts, so I'm learning how to audio engineer. But undergrad, I did do music industry. And honestly, it's not specialized. The school I'm in is a music school, but there's a bunch of schools within the campus for different things. So it's a lot of hard work being in college and like being an artist, and my schedule and my time is used very differently, I feel, from like other college students on my campus. um, but they do connect me with a lot of great resources. A lot of students are always looking for like experience, so I've been able to collaborate and whatnot with them, whether it's through music. I've met a bunch of instrumentalists who like will be in a band with me to perform places around campus, on and off campus, um, do photo shoots for me, help with music videos, etc., etc. Honestly, it's really fun, and it's like my cousin. So if I don't like something either, it's like easy to like talk with him and like be like, hey, let's change this up, or like we'll be like, yo, like we have an idea for this, and kind of work through or talk with it. It's honestly pretty easy working with him. My favorite artist is Ariana Grande. I just love her like vocal technique and stuff like that. And a lot of people say that I like sing, I guess, like pretty similar to her, but whatever. And then I really like SZA, to be honest. Like just her style, and like I feel like the writing is sometimes a little similar, but I would say she's definitely like a good inspiration. Summer Walker too, love her music. Again, music is like literally the only thing I see myself doing. I feel like I'd be so unhappy like elsewhere. Um, it's my outlet for everything. It's my passion. Like it's the only, I don't want to say it's the only thing I know, but it's like the only thing I've really done. And I feel like if there's a plan B, then I don't believe in myself for the plan A. But yeah, this is what fulfills me, and I'm going to keep continuing with it. I think for the most part so far, my music has been like sad girl vibes, sad girl heartbreak vibes. And I do agree that I think like sometimes the best work does come from when you're feeling those heavy emotions, and a lot of the time like it is like sad emotions that you're feeling. Um, but yeah, for me, I have to feel strongly about something in order to write about it, or else I feel like I don't have a story to tell. But there has been times where, you know, people will come to me telling me about like things going on in their life, and I've written like songs that pertain to that and not necessarily have to do with me, but for the most part it is like my own personal experience and how I let it out. Performing for an audience is so nerve-wracking, but it's also so fun, and it's even more like, I don't know if rewarding is the word I want to use, but it just feels so good to also see like people there that like actually know your music and are like singing along with you while you're singing it. Um, I've done a few performances and the crowds have been like pretty good turnouts, and it's, oh, I don't know, everybody just has like a good vibe and is really there like listening to your message and what you're saying. And honestly, I love it. And like the more I do it, the more comfortable I get with it, and like gives me more hope in like for like the future of my career, like just imagining like me imagining playing out like bigger shows and stuff like that, and seeing more people in the crowd like just enjoying and like vibing with me. So I really just want to make this like my line of work, like career wise. Um, I mean, everybody wants to be like rich and famous, I guess, but I just want to be able to like share, like be on a big stage and like share my message with like a wider audience, like share my stories, share my emotions. You really don't know like who might be in the crowd that like needs to hear it, or like, you know, just needed a moment like that. So, yeah. I think I would probably stay as independent for as long as I can. I don't really know. Like I feel like I wouldn't mind signing with a major label if it came to it, because I feel like there's a lot of opportunities that a label can provide you with that may be harder to get on your own as an independent artist. Um, and you know, it is scary sometimes, like thinking about it, because you don't always know if they have like your best interests or anything. Um, so it's not something that like I'm completely against in the future, but I think for a while I would try to stay like independent. And in terms of the like money wise, I think when it comes to like the money and the fame, it's all about being humble, um, and kind of just like having your priorities straight. Honestly, I think even now, like though I may not where I want to be like exactly where I want to be in my career, like I still feel successful because of the fact that I even got my music out there, my art out there, and I get a lot of messages from people who sometimes I don't even know. They'll just like randomly find my socials and like will hit me up and be like, "Oh, your music really helped me with this, that, and the third." And even just that is like success to me. So I have a single titled Be With You that's coming out this Friday on March 14th, and that is my newest project as of right now. A piece of advice I would give is to just go out and do it. I think a lot of people hold themselves back and get in their head a lot, and you're not gonna get nowhere if you don't even start. So
I love you, 508.